Hey everyone, welcome to our reading this week. Victoria here. I trust this message finds you in its perfect timing. We have the sun in Leo, happy Leo season, and the moon is in Aries right now. We have this beautiful fire trine going on between the two of them. So I don't know about you, but I am definitely feeling that urge and passion to move forward and get things done in places, ways, areas that I've been meaning to for a while, but I feel the timing is right. So I'm not sure how this is affecting you or what you're feeling in your soul urge or your drive in life, but this is a great time to put those things in action. With ease and grace and flow, of course, no need to force anything, but taking advantage of the opportunities that are flowing right now, just in life in general, and with the frequencies and energies of the planets and the fiery element. So, being that we are in the sun and moon and fire, I am pulling from the Dragon Oracle. And I'm going to pull one card from the Voice of Souls because I really like this one. And I got a lot of positive feedback on this last time I pulled from it. So we have the first card from the Dragon Oracle as the Black Dragon from Saturn. And it's funny because this fell out twice. Like I saw it and then it fell out again. So I was like, okay, Black Dragon from Saturn brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself, you have passed a test. So the fifth dimensional black dragons work directly with the masters of, it says, Quishi, this ascended aspect of Saturn. They help us to organize and apply ourselves to tasks, however small or large they may be. Black indicates a feminine energy of rest, peace, and calm. Excuse me. That's also that yin energy, right? Which enables the wisdom to come forward. It could not do so if there was too much masculine thrust. These dragons work with Archangel Gabriel, who radiates pure white light. He is an overall charge of the base center where we hold fifth dimensional spiritual discipline. This is what enables all the fifth dimensional chakras to anchor. Archangel Gabriel's energy balances that of the black dragons of Saturn. These dragons also carry the pure violet flame of transmutation, which is held in Saturn and used to dissolve thoughts that are not focused in the ultimate vision. And of course, many of you have heard me talk about the violet flame and Saint Germain, and I've showed my pictures of violet flame and Saint Germain, so you can always refer to the violet flame decrees, violet flame affirmations, just look them up, violet flame meditations, and Saint Germain. Also, I'm hearing Mount Shasta. So if you've been to Mount Shasta recently, or if you have a desire to go to Mount Shasta, there is a strong amount of violet flame held within that area. I mean, it flows everywhere, but there are certain localities on the planet where it has a stronger anchor, a stronger focus, a stronger concentration, and Mount Shasta is one of those. And also, I'm hearing to tell you, also through Utah, there are many pathways of violet flame that run through those areas. And I'm sure you can probably guess a couple of those areas. I don't need to mention them, but there are strong rivers of violet flame flowing through there in Utah as well. So the guidance of this card is a black dragon from Saturn has appeared to you now as it is time for you to address tasks with discipline and focus. Spiritual discipline is vital to ground the higher energies on your pathway. The black dragon will give you focus, concentration, determination, awareness, and the ability to plan and stick to a routine where necessary. Receiving this card is a true blessing as it indicates that your feet are firmly planted on your ascension path and you do everything for the highest good of all. This dragon also brings you congratulations from the angelic world as you have passed a test you have been undergoing. It is time to celebrate your success and step forward with discipline as well as with joy and bliss. Excuse me. So this black dragon is very supportive, obviously. Also, it's a reminder to, don't stop, keep going. So if there are things that you're in the middle of, legalities, tying up loose ends, closing pathways, continue to do so. Continue to make those happen with the appropriate timing. Don't stop. This is not a time to stop. The tides are turning and shifting. And it's almost like now what we're focusing on is going to be, well, it's seeded and planted for the next 6 months. And it's always this way through the year and through the time period. 6 months reflection. What we plant now reflects back in 6 months. But I'm feeling like this, especially now with the sun in Leo at its height. This is the sun in its climax, its power when it's in Leo. There's so many powerful doorways and gateways and life-giving, life-producing possibilities for seeding, for growth, for expansion, for love, for the inner child to be nurtured, healed, any wounding being healed, and upgrading in so many ways. So call on your inner lion, your inner lioness, and really reflect on how that could be accentuated in the world, in you and around you, through you, in your unique way and gift that is you. What is your inner lioness like? I want to know. Tell me in the comments below. All right, and the Voice of Souls. Let's see what card comes up for this week. I was like, I'm just going to pick one like this. Oh, look, and one came out. Ooh, let's see what this has to say. It says anger. Anger. So let's see, number 9. And of course, 9 equal can resonate with the planet Mars. So 9. So if anger is causing interference, this is from your soul. This is from the perspective of the soul. Anger is causing interference with your energies. It is disrupting your heart and sacral chakras. It is also causing you great impatience. If you feel that everything is against you, that others don't understand you, and that everything is happening to slow you down, overwhelm, and block you, but the outer world, so this is if you feel this way, okay? But the outer world is not your enemy. It is the echo of your own energy. Today, I invite you to understand the source of this anger. It is old and it has become a crutch for you. You think you need it and that helps you fight, but it just keeps you in an energy struggle. It also disconnects you from me, your soul. Release this anger. It isn't right for you. It is preventing you from feeling grateful and being in the joy of the moment. By smiling, you will connect with me. Through compassion, you will hear my voice, and through liberation, we will be reunited once more. So release your anger. So, of course, there are many ways to release anger. You can just let it go, right? But a lot of times it takes us a process, a layer by layer, peeling the onion, like getting to the source of things. And sometimes that's the best way because it gets to, that is the best way because it gets to the core. So you can do different modalities of releasing, whether that's violet flame, whether that's your, Ho'oponopono prayer, or whatever you do for clearing and resetting yourself. And you could just let it go too. It can be that simple. And I'm also seeing like that whole idea of the black dragon, like transforming it and utilizing your anger. Like, why is it there? How can it support you? How can it empower you to move forward with a strength and a force that's formidable, not in a way of force or pressure, but in a way that is like so powerful within. There's a great conviction that nothing can detour you from your alignment with your path within, so that it flows and manifests without, if that makes sense to you. Now, this is from your spirit guides. This is from the perspective of the spirit guides. So there is an energy of anger inside you related to the number 7. It is a situation, emotion, or relationship that may have marked your 7 years, 7 days, or 7 months ago. Have marked you 7 years, 7 days, or 7 months ago. Reflect on the number 7 and how it echoes inside of you. The anger isn't present for you to release it, absolutely. It's so that you may understand there are many things you keep inside you, such as ideas, thoughts, and the desire to discover new skills and truth and abilities. This anger reflects your frustration at not having enough time to spend discovering yourself. Heed the warning sounded by this anger and what is teaching you, and then you can commence your liberation. This anger is a strong sign to help you realize the beauty of your being. And it's that idea of like taking you forward, utilizing as a tool to empower you of what you really want to bring forth, what you want to become. I mean, this life is so precious, right? Each moment we don't relive, like this is it. So, no, this last perspective is if it's a soul or an entity or a spirit talking to you, or somebody that's passed over, okay? So I was angry for a long time, yet I don't feel this anger was mine directly. It was passed down from generation to generation. The anger had become self-evident, a habit in my life and reactions. I didn't like it, but when the anger wasn't there, I felt vulnerable. It was my armor. But it also may have prevented me from experiencing some beautiful moments. I can also feel your anger towards me. While this emotion unites us, it can also disrupt our communication. Today, I am free of anger, and I advise you to find its source so you may release it too. Communication will then be more gentle. You deserve gentleness. I barely touched upon true, authentic gentleness. Don't be like me. Be gentle with yourself and accept the gentleness of others. You really deserve it. So this is really beautiful. Like it's so touching, like on so many different levels. Not having to shield ourselves with like anger and force, but emanating the gentleness and emanating the love as what meets the universe, what meets what's right in front of us in our pathway, what meets what's ahead of us throughout the day and through the days to come, How can we emanate more of that? Because whatever we emanate, we are the creation of, right? It's like the Big Bang, like we're constantly like Big Bang in every moment. So it's like, I'm creating this, I'm creating this, I'm creating this, even though we don't realize it. We can't, because it seems so much slower. It's like we're creating it every single second, every single moment, every single vibration. So this is the most powerful moment. And I'm already saying things that you already know. I'm just reiterating it. So yes, this is the reading for this week into the weekend, and I am wishing you a wonderful weekend. Sun will be moving, or the moon will be moving into Taurus very soon. We are more at the latter degrees of the moon in Aries, so when the moon moves in Taurus, things become very tangible, feelings become very tangible. So remember to move in the direction of feeling the things that you desire to feel and manifest in your life. Nurture yourself, soothe yourself, comfort yourself, pay attention to what your body requires and needs. The body is, remember, the densest manifestation of spirit. So it has to go through all the levels of manifestation. So the body will feel what is required for that, I want to say the highest good. But also remember, the body does have other things in it that may need to be detoxed and purified. So just because you're feeling like maybe you want a bunch of sugar doesn't mean you should have it. But like more like pay attention if the body needs rest. The body needs like some kind of sustenance. Like I was like, oh, I need more iron, or I just know that for myself. But what is it for you? What do you need more to soothe your body, to heal your body, to clear it, to become more of a reflection of the inner you? Okay, this is probably the longest video I've done in a long time. Thank you for staying with me. If you have a beautiful day, beautiful week. If you'd like to book a reading, please feel free. I'm doing astrology, chart readings, I'm doing tarot readings, I'm doing oracle readings, I'm doing intuitive readings, and I'm doing guided meditation readings. All right, much love.